ask where I'm from, that's cause they already know. They know my name, they know my family, cause we're legends on the roads. I'm the one that taught them how to grow their weed and set up grows. I was at Whiteware with my black mates with my gun out there, they blow.
Hey guys, what up? Welcome back. Yo, we've all been waiting for this since we knew that we were going to drop this video, but yo, this is Red and Money Ties, and you know, dude goes off about real life stuff, so you know that something real is going to be coming right now. Thanks for just being watching, requesting, liking, commenting, doing all the good stuff, but don't forget to press
Godliness
subscribe.
with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world.
Yes.
But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content.
Just materialistic
but
stuff.
Those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. But the love
money
of
is the root of all evil.
of all kinds of evils.
Yep.
It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Yo, I like the fact that the opening bit is about greed and money being the root of all evil, because like they say, that like famous saying, yo, you come into this world with nothing and you'll leave this world with nothing. Yo, everything in between is just materialistic stuff. But people do a lot of bad things chasing that cash. People do, they say money is the root of all evil, but the evil stuff that people do to gain money, the temptation that's there for them to get, I can't even wait for Rent to start now. You know, after hearing that intro bit, I can't wait for him to start.
Many pangs of greed.
The money pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Nope. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False profit.
Yo, an action to the thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. Yo, dude's just like taking me to English class right now. Yo, just do verbs consummating nouns and all sorts of stuff going on. Yo, Eagle Eye viewers, I'll be able to see, I'm not in my usual place. I'm not touring, but I'm not home for like 2 weeks. I'm working away for a week, and then I'm in Egypt for a week. So, yo, I'm having to do all this from hotel rooms, but I'm not chasing money. What I'm doing is spending money, not chasing it.
Makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit, and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bit the pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose that.
I liked how he did that. Yo, the biggest bank robbers are the banks and the politicians. Yo, just the way that he broke the word politicians down, just like kept it going so smoothly. Oh, I like that shit, man. I like that.
It's a bit the pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose sight of living let live. Forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root.
You see, we're not going to die with a grin, because he's just said exactly what I'm doing right now. Being sat in this hotel room, not at home with my family. I'm sat in this hotel room, living to pay for stuff. I'm away from my family, earning money just to live, just to pay my bills, just to pay for, I don't know, after out of school clubs for the kids, or just anything. This microphone, this light, this camera, everything needs paying for. So I'm just a slave to cash, just like everybody else is a slave to cash. But do you know what was free? My earphones. Westone Audio sent me these earphones, and do you know what? They're in the sale right now. I've even got a little code, so I'll put that in the thing, save you some cash, then you don't have to be a slave to it like I am. Come on, man. That's my little sales pitch.
Just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story.
Hang on before you tell us a little story right now. I like what he's doing. I like how he's turning it to make money sound even worse than what it is, and the things that people do, the things that people sacrifice to get cash.
Slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil.
So we go from dying with a grin to we're digging up the root of evil. So obviously the root of evil, the root of all evil is money. So you're digging up the roots. Although he's just been talking about dying with a grin. So obviously when you die, you get buried. So we're digging up the root of all
money
evil.
too, like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money.
When the money ain't the means, but the means is the money. Yo, I'm loving that saying. Yo, when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money. The means that I do stuff is for money. The means that you do stuff is for money. The means why you go to work and you slave away for 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day is for money. You sell your time, you sell everything about yourself to get cash just to be able to live. And these times, in the economic turn down that we've had quite recently over the last few years, especially since 2008, since since all the banks fucked us over. And from then, it's been bad. COVID made it even worse. And now we're just in a time where there's inflation and, you know, people are struggling to live, but there's so much cash still getting thrown around by these mega, mega rich people. Just like price of houses and stuff like that is just massively inflated compared to what it really should be. We're all slaves to try and still buy stuff, to try and still keep up with times, to try and still go out there and, I don't know, buy your trainers or buy whatever you're doing, because that's what we do, man. But we're all materialistic. You can say you're not, but you'll have something that you don't need. You know, not a lot of people live by, I'm only buying what I need to survive: food, water, a house over their head, or a roof over their head. No, nobody lives within those means, man.
Cross the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Bren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at our shoulder. I held her.
That life had a way of chipping away at our shoulders. So usually you say, yo, you've got a chip on your shoulder, but no, life's just chipping away at our shoulders. We don't have a chip on our shoulders. That's not how we're living. When we were brought up, we were living within our means. Hot food in his belly. The family got richer, as in Ren got a sister, gained a sister. Ren's parents gained a daughter, so the family got richer, not as in richer in money. But yo, that warm world, that warm fuzzy feeling I had disappeared. Money got colder. The world got colder because of money, because of economic turndowns, because of politicians thinking they're doing the right thing and really not.
Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her. Hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me, because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you. See, sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your.
I'm liking the fact that he's trying to keep his sister not pure, but still like light-hearted, still not corrupted by the things in the world. And we need people like Ren just to remind us a little bit of stuff that's going on in the world that people try and just like blank out. Like, yo, I just don't want to think about what's going on. I don't want to think about how much the cost of stuff's rising, your gas and electric bill, your rent, your mortgage rates, your interest rates. You need people like Ren just say, yo, it's happening. There's still some good people in the world, and we need to keep these good people pure. But what Ren said then was, yo, don't be bitter like me. Those words that Ren spoke, don't be bitter like me, is what he was saying to his sister. But we need people like Ren to be bitter, to be somebody, not somebody to look up to, but somebody to have a voice and keep putting that voice out there. Ren's using his platform of music, his music. Whether Ren had 1 million followers, 2 million followers, or 1 follower, he'll still be making the same music because this is what he believes. And what he believes is 110% correct. What I'm saying is, Ren for Prime Minister, man. Let's get him in. Let's get him in.
From you see, sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow.
Yo, money makes the world go round, but money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Yeah, just everything that Ren's saying here is just 110% perfect. It's a small message for his sister, like, just stay you. Don't become corrupted. Don't ever lose that smile. Don't ever become bitter. But in this world that we're living in nowadays, it's going to be unbelievably hard. See, I've got 3 children. Not a lot of people know this about me because I don't ever speak about my personal life on YouTube. It's like 2 different lives, like 2 different personalities. I don't know why I did that, because that's like a book. I'm not a book. I'm glad that I had my children when I did, because in these times right now, I worry. I 110% worry what they're going to grow up and what their world's going to be like, and for their children and their children. And my sister-in-law had a baby last week, and you know how women get, so my wife's all brooded, oh, we should have had some more kids. No, we shouldn't have done. It's like, oh, we should have some more kids, but just no, because there's no future. There's nothing. You know, so I'm nearly 40. I'm 40 next year. Like, for me to retire, I'm going to be working till I'm at least 70 to be able to retire. Yeah. So, and that's just like taking the government's pension. Just imagine what it's going to be like for this younger generation. Ren said he was born in 1990, so he's 5 years younger than me. So Ren's 34. I had to think about that. Quick maths. I had to think about that then. So Ren's even younger than me, but he can still see what's happening. And then just think about, so I've got a younger brother who's 27. He's fucked. My daughter's fucked. My other daughter's fucked. And my son, who's the youngest, he's proper fucked. He's 8. So in 50 years' time, when he's 58, he'll still have 20 years left to work. Price. I've kind of gone off track, but I'm just ranting. I'm ranting and raving.
Around, money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Yeah, money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives. Money both. Money isn't. Money's just that. Money's just a concept. Nothing. People are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take.
Tax the poor man and feed up the fat cats that are getting richer and richer and richer.
Money lies, money lies, money lies.
Yo, these people right now that are sat at the top, just getting richer and richer, and the poor man, the working class like you and I, bruh, I don't know where to go. I struggle to think how sometimes where the next paycheck's coming from, because I've got quite a steady job, I've got a steady income, but if something happens and I need to buy something, I don't know, say there's something wrong with my car, but right, not many people have a lot of savings. You look at statistics nowadays, you do a survey nowadays, see how much savings people have got, because they don't have much. Nobody's living and banking money when they're working class, because there's no money to bank, because you're working to survive. And if you're not working to survive, you're out in the streets, and that is the simple, bare bones of it. Ren for president, Ren for PM, Prime Minister. Why did I say president? Fuck him. Let's just get him for president as well. Just Ren for the world takeover. Right, guys, that's that one done. Because America's fucked as well. Right, guys, that's that one done. Ren doing what Ren does. thought-provoking, a lot of speaking from me. Thanks so much for watching till the end. If you want some new headphones, Westone audio, no, decent, nice, good. I don't even know why I spoke like that. See you guys on the next one.